Yo, I'm gonna educate you though. Kerokerostduio back for our new type of video I'm gonna be doing. I'm gonna be calling it Pokemon Analysis, and I'm gonna show you some of the sets I like to use and how to use them yourself. So for the first episode of Pokemon Analysis, we're gonna be focusing on my Pokemon Siglyph. So anyway, here's the nature, abilities, moves, and EV spread. So as you can see, Siglyph's nature that I run is Bold, with the ability Magic Guard and the moves Roost, Stored Power, Psycho Shift, and Cosmic Power, with the EVs being 252 in HP, 252 in Defense, and 6 in Special Defense. So as you can see, it's a pretty bulky Pokemon. Well, with the EV spread I'm using with it. The reasoning for these moves... Oh, I forgot... Yeah, the item's also Flame Orb, so make sure to note that. Magic Guard will protect you from all the entry hazards, which the only ones you'll actually be taking damage from are Stealth Rocks, but with Magic Guard you won't be able to take damage from them. It will also make sure that you won't take any damage from stuff like Leaf Seed, Burns, Toxic, all that stuff. And the reason why you have Flame Orb is because with Flame Orb, nobody can status you. So nobody can put you to sleep or anything like that. That's basically why the Flame Orb is there. That way you cannot be put to sleep, so nobody can status you or anything like that. And you won't even take damage from Leech Seed, so this is the perfect Pokemon to take advantage of this. Nature's Bolt put down its physical attack, which you won't be using at all. Its defense is going to be upped. The reason for Roost is obvious, you get half your HP back each time you use it. Cosmic Power is going to put your defense and special defense up by 1 stage each time you use it, making you extremely bulky even after 1 or 2 Cosmic Powers. Psycho Shift is a 100% accurate move that after you're burned, you can put the burn on your opponent instead, and it will heal you. Then, as soon as your turn ends, you will get burned again, but you won't be taking any damage from these burns, and you can continuously Psycho Shift the burns to your opponent with 100% accuracy, and crippling any of their physical attackers, and also statusing anything that doesn't want to take the residual damage from burn. And last but not least, the Stored Power, which starts off extremely weak at base 20, but it gets another base 20 for each single time it has 1 stat boost. So after 1 Cosmic Power, it goes from 20 to 60. After 2 Cosmic Powers, it goes from 20 to 120. And then so on and so forth. So this is an extremely useful set that will let you to not take any status at all. You will also be able to do hefty amounts of damage even without any special attack investment. So anyway, now I'm going to show you a battle and so I can show you how Siglyph works. I'll see you guys in a second. Okay, now to show you how Siglyph works in this battle, I'll be facing a person called Demon. I'll leave the link to our YouTube in the description if I can find it. So yeah, I lead off with Rotom, use the Volt Switch, tell him to do as much damage as I can. Basically, the only thing that Siglyph can't do, since it only has a psychic type attack, is that the only thing Siglyph can't do is hit Dark type Pokemon. And she's a Mandibuzz on her team, so my main priority right now is to take out the Mandibuzz. After I take out the Mandibuzz, Siglyph can do everything it wants to do, especially if I get a switch in on the Gliscor. So like Gliscor cannot touch Siglyph at all unless it carries Ice Fang, which is very unlikely. So anyway, back to the battle. I sent in my Excadrill because she's using a Mono Flying team when you count the Mega Pinsir. So Excadrill can do a crap ton of work with his Rock Slides. She sends back in with Gliscor because she knows Gliscor, if anything on her team, can take the Rock Slide from Excadrill. And yeah, as we all know from last battle, Excadrill cannot do much work to Gliscor, so I'm just going to hit up with a Swords Dance. If she tries to the Earthquake, but I do have the Air Balloon, and now the poison is going off, she's going to switch out after I have the Swords Dance, go into with the Mandibuzz. I'm going to hit that Mandibuzz with the +2 Rock Slide, it's a little bit over half. There's another Rock Slide, and now that Mandibuzz is gone, and now it's perfect. Now I don't have to worry about anything else on her team. She sends in Togekiss. I'm going to go with another Swords Dance because I figured she doesn't have the Aura Sphere, because in this generation people don't run Aura Sphere Togekiss, they run Dazzling Gleam. So the Air Balloon's gone, she's going to switch out, go back with Gliscor. I'm going to do as much damage as I can with a +4 Rock Slide, which is pitiful damage considering. Like it does have, still like +4. Anyway, I tried another Rock Slide, doesn't work, and she gets off with the Roost. If I had another Rock Slide off, then that would have been a dead Gliscor, but anyway, I'm going to have to switch out. And I get to go to my Siglyph because Mandibuzz is gone, so nothing matters. Use Earthquake, I get burned because I don't get affected by Earthquakes. On the switch, she's going to go in with Pinsir. I'm going to hit her up with a Cosmic Power because now I can get my defenses higher and higher. And now she's gonna go into Mega Pinsir, because that's her strongest Pokemon on her team. And after I see this, I'm gonna go with Psycho Shift, because I don't want Mega Pinsir damaging my Siglyph, so now I get the burn. So now that's already a crippled Pinsir, even though she uses the Sword Stance, she's not gonna have very much attack, and it's already whittling her down. I get my burn back. She's gonna hit me up with that plus 2 return, so like 40%, and I get another Cosmic Power Up. She's getting willed down, and she's gonna use another return. She's gonna do even less. I'm gonna have to roost up, and now after the roost, I'm already back up to more HP than I had before she used return. I'm gonna use another return, take me down to about half. I'm gonna use the roost. I'm gonna be back to nearly full, and now the Pinsir goes down to the burn, and so that's a dead Pinsir. She's gonna send in Talonflame, and she's gonna use Brave Bird, and the Brave Bird's only gonna do pitiful damage to Siglyph. I'm going to be able to take it out with a stored power. And see, this is how you use a Siglyph. As long as the dark type is gone off the team, people can't really touch a Siglyph unless they have a really strong electric type attack. So this Noivern has Shadow Ball. Now you're going to use the Psycho Shift just to get off the residual damage as I use Roost and Cosmic Power and all those other things. So I can use this Noivern as setup bait even with the Shadow Ball. I'm going to use more Shadow Balls, take me down to the red. I'm going to use the Roost. Now I'm back all the way up into the green. The burn's doing even more damage to this Noivern. Noivern uses Shadow Ball again. I'm in yellow. I'm gonna go with a stored power, and boom, does easily about half. And the burn's gonna even do more damage. He's gonna use another Shadow Ball. After this, I know I have to use the stored power, and I know after this turn, since I have such low HP, I can go with the Roost. So Togekiss is slower than me, so I get to use the Roost. And now it goes all the way back, like nothing ever happened to it with that Noivern. Togekiss gonna use Air Slash. I'm faster, so I get to set up my Cosmic Powers without any flinching. And this is also why the burn is so good, because now that I'm burned, Togekiss cannot use Thunder Wave on me because I already have a status. So that like the burn really does help. I'm gonna Psycho Shift onto the Togekiss. So now the Togekiss's burn is taking residual damage, and then now right after the turn ends, I'm gonna get my burn back. So I mean, after another stored power, that's gonna do easily about 60% with a crit. And like, I know I have no special attack investment, but Siglyph still does a lot of damage with its stored power, because after a couple Cosmic Power, stored power's base power is huge plus stab. So I mean, now Gliscor sends in, and Gliscor literally cannot do anything to a Siglyph. And so already with this, like, she's gonna have to just kind of sack her Gliscor and end the game, because there's nothing a Gliscor can do to a Siglyph. Like, you can just, the only thing a Gliscor can do is substitute and protect stall, but you know, like Siglyph has more PP than Gliscor with the Cosmic Powers and stuff like that, so there's no point trying to stall out the inevitable, and that's already the game. So I mean, yeah, sorry for the crap narration on this battle, but that is how great Siglyph works. And so I hope this promotes Siglyph, and I hope you guys now know that you want to train Siglyph. And maybe this will give you inspiration to train one for a new team member. If you need a new team member, try throwing Siglyph on the team. Nobody suspects it coming, and you know, Siglyph can do work as long as the dark type is gone. So if you see a dark type like Greninja or Mandibuzz or something like that, focus on taking that out, and once that's gone, the Siglyph can have its fun. Anyway, I hope you like this Pokemon analysis. Like, comment, subscribe if this helped you out at all. And yeah, tell me if you want more. If you want more, I'll upload more. If you don't, then I might upload another one or two, but that's about it. Anyway, I will see you guys next time for whatever I upload. Peace.